everybody, I am here to talk about a portion of the standard 4.nbt.1, and the part I'm going to talk about is multiplying dividing numbers by 10 and 100. So if you would please grab your math notebook and turn to the first clean sheet of paper. You just need one side to do these notes. I would suggest listening to the video once through just to listen and pay attention, and then the second time going back through the video and pausing it so that you can copy the notes into your notebook. All right, here we go. So we're going to talk first about multiplying a number by 10. So any number multiplied by 10, and you can see 10 has 1 0, you add 1 0 to the end. Because when we multiply, anytime we multiply, we're adding to or making the number larger. Okay, so here's an example. So for 10 times 2, I copy the 2 and I add the 1 0. 10 times 3, I copy the 3, I add the 1 0. 10 times 98, I copy the 98, I add the 1 0. 10 times 84, I copy the 84, I add the 1 0. 10 times 147, I copy 147, I add the 1 0. 10 times 649, I copy 649, I add the 1 0. That's as easy as it is. Now we're going to talk about multiplying by 100. So now we do the same thing, but instead of adding 1 0, we add 2 because there's 2 zeros in 100, so we're going to add 2 zeros to the end of the number. So here we go. 100 times 2 is, you copy the 2, you add the 2 zeros. 100 times 3, copy the 3, add the 2 zeros. 100 times 98, copy the 98, add the 2 zeros. 100 times 84, copy the 84, add the 2 zeros. 100 times 147, copy 147, add the 2 zeros. 100 times 649, copy the 649, add the 2 zeros. Okay, so it's easy as that. So with multiplying, like I said, we are adding or making a number larger. Now we're going to talk about dividing, and you know that dividing is the opposite of multiplying. So instead of adding zeros to the end, we're actually going to cross off or take away equal amounts of zeros from both sides of the division sign. So for example, if I divide 90 divided by 10, I have 1 0 here, I cross it off, and I cross 1 0 here on the other side. I'm left with 9 as my answer, because 1 divided by 9 is 9. Over here I have 70 divided by 10. I cross off 1 0 here and 1 0 on the other side. I'm left with 7, because 1 divided by 7 is 7. Next, I have 200 divided by 10. I have 1 0 to cross off here, and so I take a match for it over on the other side. Then I'm left with 20 as my answer. Same thing here with 500. 500 divided by 10, I have 1 0 here, I take that off. I take off this 0 here, I'm left with 50. Down here, I'm dividing 900 now, not by 10, but we're moving up to 100. So you do the same thing again, only instead of taking off 1 0, you're going to take off 2. So 2 zeros here, 2 zeros there. 700 divided by 100, 2 zeros come off here, 2 zeros come off here, I'm left with the 7. Down here, I have 2,000 divided by 100, so 2 zeros come off here, 2 zeros come off here, I'm left with 20. 5,000 divided by 100, 2 zeros come off here, 2 zeros come off here, and I'm left with 50. That's it. This is really a fun, easy way to multiply and divide by tens and hundreds. Actually works the same way for all the other numbers, thousands, 10,000, and so forth. You just add however many zeros there are, you add them on to the end of your number. So please take a moment, make sure you get these notes copied in your math notebook. It helps with your learning and also makes a great reference. Let me know if you have any questions, and you feel free to watch the video as many times as you need. Thanks.